What's up? Suppose it has been quite some time since my last video, but actually I can't remember when the last one was. Um, a lot has happened, or not much has happened. Everything feels basically the same except for the normal ebbs and flows of life. Obviously, 90 days have passed, and I can tell you the first draft of my novel is nowhere near to have being written. So I'm hopping back on here to give a little update at a little yellow pad moment, and I'm kind of resetting myself to do what I set out to do. I mean, I'm still 44 years old, and this was a specific goal set for myself to finish the first draft of this novel at the very least, during my 44th year of life. Um, and have had some pitfalls along the way. You remember, or maybe not, had this concept for February, basically February right. Turned out to be February wrong. Uh, February, the concept was every day in February. All I do is write, no distractions, at least 1,000 words a day, if not more. And yeah, I ended up drinking a lot instead. And everything that comes with that. Some writers historically have been able to drink and write successfully. Me and writing and drinking don't go along very well together. So I have set myself a list of a few things that I need to do in order to stay on track, stay focused on writing. And one of those is no alcohol. That's not easy, but that is one of these rules I have. So 90-day detox will be probably just what the doctor ordered. I mentioned 90 days because I'm starting 90 Days Part 2. Today is September 22nd, 2025, and 90 days from today is the winter solstice, December 21st, 2025. So, what a better goal, what a better deadline than heart of the winter. We're starting the fall equinox right now. My goal is to now have the first draft finished by that day, the winter solstice, 2025. So tomorrow, 23rd of September, is the fall equinox, and yeah, but 90 days from today, September 22nd, is December 21st, the winter solstice. So we'll see what I do, but I I mean this is Yellow Pad, for fuck's sake, so this should mean something. Those are pretty serious, right? My dad left me a bunch of these. They're great. I write important notes on them. If you haven't heard of a yellow pad weekend. I heard about this and I find the idea absolutely fascinating. Great idea. Great for do or die situations. Yeah, I had heard a story of someone who had wanted to be a UFC fighter. And so what he did was he went out into the woods, rented a cabin, no electricity, or probably electricity, but he didn't bring a phone, didn't bring anything, just brought yellow pads and pens, had a yellow pad weekend, and had come up with the idea to either get into the UFC or commit suicide. Fortunately, he eventually actually did get into the UFC, so this really dire kind of desperation situation put him, basically backed him into a corner. And, I saw an interesting quote the other day. It was either on a shirt or something. Every bridge you burn lights the way. I've always burned bridges my whole life. It's just been what I do. I burnt my own bridges. I don't have a fraction of my old darkroom photography. I don't have some of the videos that I worked so hard on to make back in the early 2000s. I don't have this scrapbook of crazy snippets I had found over the years. Absolutely irreplaceable things. I deleted everything on a hard drive, thousands of photos, and fortunately, one of my friends recovered them and backed them up for me, and years later, he gave me the hard drive. I think he wanted to sell me the hard drive, and I was just like, no, just fucking give me the hard drive, you piece of shit, thank you. Anyways, so I'm starting more accountability measures. Like, one is this writing log. I'm avoiding writing on my laptop so much. It's kind of a no-brainer. Laptops have all of the distractions, especially when they're connected to Wi-Fi. All the distractions that come with that. I mean, in the time that I've been spending since February, August, September, March, June, July, August, September. 8 months. Absolutely gone, guys. I've passed my father's death anniversary. I don't know what do you call that? The day someone you know has died. What do you call that? Death anniversary. I'll just call it that, for lack of a better word. But yeah, that's come and gone. 1 year he's been gone, and yeah, and so now I'm holding myself accountable according to this new stipulation I've come up with. And, yeah, today, 22nd, the 9th of September 2025, I started the day with at 4,157 words. Didn't write the time and started, but I will. And I have here that at the word's end is 5,458. So over 1,000 words, about 1,300. That's, I think, only in about an hour of work. So I can do this. And I've got this. This is what's going to keep me undistracted. It has a Wi-Fi function, but that's only to send the writing to your own cloud. So yeah, I'll be making these videos now, and I'll be keeping you in mind, keep you posted. So stay around. Here we go again. 90-day novel, first draft, Winter Solstice, part 2, starting